Hello and welcome back to my channel. In today's episode I will be finishing off the Crumplebottom sisters house, so completing the interior. So the Crumplebottom sisters were a family from The Sims 3. I pretty much am only placing Sims 2 characters. I think they may be the only Sims 3 character that I am placing, but I just thought their storyline was like really cool, that they were based on Charmed, because I absolutely adored that show. So that was pretty much the only reason that I'm putting them in. I'm sorry about that squeaking if it is coming out on my recording. My smoke alarm's playing up and like, oh, it just needs new batteries, but haven't replaced them yet. So I'm just doing sort of the interior, doing the magic room up in the attic at the moment, and it's quite a lot of fun because this was the first sort of magical family that I've created for my game save so far. That's kind of as well why I wanted to place the Crumplebottom sisters, because there's not a lot of occults being placed. I think because in The Sims 2, you know, the occults came a wee bit later, so I thought I want to utilize them, so I made sure to place these sisters. I have noticed though, because mermaids, well, they came in Sims 3 as well, but they aren't that iconic in The Sims 3, like the characters, so that I didn't want to place them in my game save. But there's not a lot of families that I could turn into mermaids, because I do want to utilize like all the sort of occult Sims that we have, but I don't know who I'm going to make a mermaid, or who I'm going to make like hinting at a mermaid. I was thinking of, I can't think of her name, just let me quickly look it up. It's from, I think she was from The Sims 2 River Blossom Hills. I may be incorrect though, but that lady who was off to become a pirate, I was thinking maybe I could make her like be a Omeki. Is it Omeki? No. It might be Omeki. Yes, Omeki. Alexandria Omeki. I was thinking of maybe making her a mermaid, since it was hinted that she left her family to go off to sea. She felt the call of the sea. That was her dream. That's all I can think of to sort of make a mermaid, just because I want all of the families in my game save to be from previous games. And I know, like, oh, don't play around with canon, but you know, if you hate it, you can just turn her back to, you know, human sim. But that's what I was thinking of doing, just because otherwise there's going to be no mermaids used. So I thought it could be like a cool way. Maybe she went off on a pirate adventure and somehow she accidentally turned into a mermaid, or I don't know. It's still just, I haven't created her yet, so it's still just a sort of like theory in my mind. It's not canon yet. So this is the magic attic. I was so proud of this attic. I thought it looked really cool and really magical, and sort of like the Charmed house. So that debate station I will remove. I couldn't think of what to put for the you know, the Book of Shadows, but then I found a little like book stand, so I will replace that. But I only put the debate stand because I thought it could be like a good sort of since it's got a podium. That was my only thinking for that, but I will later remove that because I found this book stand, I think it came with vampires, that I thought fitted a lot better, because it didn't need to be usable, it just needed to replicate the stand that they had the Book of Shadows on. So I'm now creating Phoebe, well, not Phoebe, I can't think of the characters' names, I'm just so used to the Charmed show, but the sim that's meant to be like Phoebe, I'm making her room kind of look not as personalised, because she was meant to come along like a wee bit later, like she'd moved out, gone to the city, and now she's came back home to live with her sisters. So I kind of wanted to make her room just look like an average guest room. Now I'm currently creating the middle sister's bedroom. I think I've given her the biggest room. She's got the purple room. and I just wanted to make it look like she was quite like homely, quite sweet, quite so I wanted to make it a wee bit more like sort of how I feel she would like a room. I also wanted to make sure to keep the house with that general grand feel, because the sisters inherited this house from like their well-off family, so I feel like they want to kind of keep the original sort of feel of the house. They don't want it to be too modern. I feel like they appreciate the older style, so that's what I was going for. And now this is the oldest sister's room, and I just pretty much, you know, made it a bit darker, a bit redder, just to kind of show that she's kind of that, like, I feel like red's quite a bold colour, and she's quite a bold, bossy sister, like in control. So that's what I felt like red kind of fit her personality. Here I'm just putting up pictures in there, just to kind of have the feeling of what I thought how I thought the sisters would like the house. In the kitchen, I tried to make it as sort of grand and big as possible, just because the middle sister, she is a chef, and on the TV show she's a chef as well as The Sims, but on the TV show later they get a nightclub, and she's always at home, like she's sort of a kitchen witch, and she's cooking up spells, and I just felt like they needed quite a big-ish grand kitchen, so I wanted to make it sort of as big-ish as possible. So there, that's when I changed that. That's meant to be the Book of Shadows, not the debate podium. But yeah, I couldn't find that at first, so that's why I just put the debate podium. Was like, oh, you could just kind of pretend, but lucky I found that book that kind of looked like the Book of Shadows podium. And I'm also deciding how I'm going to relate them, because for my game save, I'm pretty much making so that, you know, I don't know, everybody has relationship connections, everybody's sort of friends, it's intertwined. So I'm sort of kind of like wondering, it was kind of a weird thing for me to put these Crumplebottom sisters in, but sort of debating who I'm going to make them be friends with. I was thinking maybe they can be friends with Bella Goth's mother's family or something. I don't know. I'm still deciding how I'm going to intertwine them into the universe, but hopefully you enjoy this video. Please subscribe if you do. I have heaps more videos coming, and hopefully I will see you next time. Bye.